are younger now, would we ever be encouraged to do same?
Yeah, we're not encouraged to do same. That's why for someone like me, I'm putting my voice, I'm lending my voice right now, and to be in the diary. When the time comes, I say, okay, when I'm talking, look at me. I added my voice. Go and check my diary. Go and check this one.
Did
Check
my
that.
part. God
You know.
bless.
So in 2024, I'll encourage everyone, both in diaspora and in back home in Nigeria, they need to take the bull by the horn. All right. But us in diaspora, we need to keep encouraging them and keep talking to them. I know by the time the level of information gets to the grassroots, maybe things would people would rise up and then demand. That's my own take. My
level of optimism. Okay, I love
right.
I'm not looking forward to it. So much, Kenny. I'll leave you with everyone. Merry Christmas, Baba. Okay.
Yeah, so okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, Baba. So, Danny, just because it is the tradition, we have a lady that we just have to give us a courtesy. All right. And then, I'm just gonna have Princess Balogu to take the show, but I'm still gonna need your permission. Okay. I know it's been like nearly an hour there. You've been waiting. So, but you're a gentleman, I believe, dear ma'am. So, Princess, you would have a shot. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. My
Christmas, so Princess.
Yeah. It has been a roller coaster.
You can joke with the things on your hair.
Has been a roller coaster. We've had it bad. Some had it worse. Some had it worst. Some are having it very worse, bad at the moment. From election, from campaign to election, from primaries to buying votes and buying delegates, delegates that are meant to be professors, rigging in illiterates and from war in Ukraine to Russia, from genocide in Israel and Palestine, from every of these things. There was a time I called in on the program. I told you something, I told you people will not revolt. They won't. I told you there is no protest that has ever happened apart from NSAS that has not been sponsored in this country. And the people that are sponsoring the protest, that were sponsoring the protest, are the ones in power now.
That's right.
There won't be much. Practically everything has been weaponized. When someone said earlier that the media has been censored, the media has been a weapon all along, even in the diaspora, even abroad where you guys are. The media has always been a very massive weapon to the elite. Your food, what you eat, what you put in your mouth, the water you drink is controlled. Religion on its own is a weapon. I said it on this program sometimes ago that it's like a pyramid, like a triangle. Yeah, you see that triangle? Yeah, there are 5% of people up there. Yeah, 1% elite. They are there up there. Then the police is next on that line, to enforce whatever the 1% up there, to enforce it on the remaining 95% of us. Then your religious leaders, the likes of Adeboye and Kumuyi, Tolomabami, Shemoshe, the likes of them are on there, on the next level. They won't tell you to fight for your right. They won't tell you what the Bible said. They won't tell you there are verses in the Bible that Jesus was angry. They bring the foolish Jesus that we they present him in a kind of way that you have to be dumb. They won't come out and tell you that Simon Peter, they carry weapon about.
Yeah.
Ijawa, Ijausi, Simon Peter Mawa always guiding it. Where did he see the weapon he used in cutting someone's ear off?
Oh, thought they knew.
No, tell me, Mayegu, I don't understand these things, oh. And I promised myself, because before coming here this night, that I won't make any noise. Where Simon Peter see knife where they call person here?
Like
now, because miracle happened for that place, I made a record out for Bible. Oh. If there was no miracle there, we might not have heard about it.
And now that person
carry weapon, yeah. And did Jesus ask him to throw the weapon away?
No, he didn't. He just
said he should put it back. Then Jesus comes, put super glue for the air, comes staple and back.
Now just that's the miracle.
Ijawa, Ijaosi, Jesus were always guiding. Jesus go gudu ni kò fìgbà kan túra lẹ̀. Ẹ yé ṣe bí wèrè, ẹ yé ṣe bí òmùgọ̀, Jésù ò kì í ṣàrìndìn. Let them preach the Jesus that would fight for the poor. They should preach the Jesus that would not allow you cheat the other person. They should talk about the Jesus that went to the temple and saw them doing something wrong, and he was so hungry and scattered everywhere.
Right. Preach.
Let them bring the violence Jesus. Let them bring them on board and see how people will react. People are being programmed every now and then. Mayegun, I told you the Naira will be what it is now. It is going to get worse. It will get. I said it about 2 years ago that you will probably be using the Naira note to wipe your butt in the toilet. It is going to get to that. The last time I came on here and I said they should start checking bank votes for money that Emefiele has hidden there. Nobody paid attention to that. That guy was walking like a god. In fact, he so insulted the prestige of the VP that you would think he was in charge of the country. You can imagine the audacity that man had to come and contest to become president of this. Impunity would
Nigeria.
So when I look at this thing, see, Gen Z, Mayegun, they are just many new one, any direction. I'll beat my chest to it any day, anytime. You see this Gen Alpha, this 2013 upward children. Those are the children that we fight. Then you people in diaspora, Martinelli doesn't like this. You people in diaspora, alone, it is going to get there. We are going to get there. The World Economic Forum is coming for you guys. That's a story for another day on another level on its own. You guys, some people will want to come home. And they like Igbadun, you know. Kewo boss AC wa no e. Igbadun, ke bossile ninu moto ke yi efi ma se si bata yin ke ro for ma se si. You are the one that loves soft life. The people here suffer, no, they tire them.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the first year ever that I tried to stay above the water. It has never happened to me before. They take loan in your name. They use it to build train from Nigeria to Maradi. When they take that loan, when they get to the economic hitmen, they tell them to devalue your money. When they devalue your money.
Okay. I don't know what just happened there. I lost Princess. She dropped off. So, and that could have been like a good closure, you know. But Danny, I'm just going to come back to you, okay? We can take a bit of a breath from a Princess. The network got disconnected, and that's so shocking. It was so fast. Anyway, Danny, can you hear me?
Let me unmute. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I think I can hear you loud and clear. Thanks so much for your patience. Okay. So,
So
you straight. Baba?
yeah, so
Christmas.
yeah. Thank you very much, man. Compliments. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really do anything Merry Christmas. Just a compliment of the season,
Yeah.
And at the same time,
Mm.
if you check my posts for Facebook, I just post up say where they born Jesus.
Mm.
The place
Clem,
they murder, they brutalize their neighbor.
hope they rain
They let
there right now. See people we're supposed to love Jesus. So where they put the people this
they
year.
let even they
I
let
talk
even pussy they let even put ceasefire. Say no ceasefire for Christmas Day. Allah we they do no ceasefire for Christmas Day. So this religion, my brother, it's damaging. It don't finish us. I'm a victim, and not just a victim. My mother, my beloved mom. Yeah, that woman just died because of this shit called religion.
I'm so sorry, man. Hmm.
Yeah, man, this woman get cancer.
Hmm.
Instead of pastors to tell them truth,
Hmm.
they just they collect money. Now me be the first one. Now me they share. Now me they go collect the money they pay. Now me they do everything. So I saw through the till this woman left this woman. I was just seeing they will just deceive. They buy oil, bro, oil. Fucking buying oil, man.
Finish
Just
can
fucking oil. 70. Oh, fuck. I don't believe so I do that thing.
olive oil or which oil, all those
All
oil.
fucking oil, whether now olive oil, oh shit, man. A generation is lost, bro. A generation is lost to this thing called religion. A generation is lost. We don't feel it. I know, bro. I saw people paying 200. Now this lost choosing. I know they hide my all this. You see all these men of God, these men. A generation is lost. Bro. We they take and say a joke, but bro, if you see person where they do too much, Jesus Christ, run away from. He doesn't think that person know the think of his with his mind. He doesn't. He's fucked. The person, no matter how educated, no matter if like maybe scientist, that person is gone. I'm telling you, bro. Anybody doing too much, Jesus, run away. He not get
Hmm.
mind. He doesn't have mind of his own anymore. That is what this thing has done to us. And these fucking people, these politicians, they know that this is a lost people. Whether now from Islam, whether now really from both angle, they know.
We are talking about millions of people here. Oh. Like you
They
said, now
know. They know. They know. We are all that is a goal. See, this is what they talk, bro. Not be waiting. It takes you. You just have to detach yourself and be very. They live in reality.
eh?
Now when I come here, I can't know. Man, what the fuck is going on? And we still come here and we do it here.
Hmm.
We come here. You see, black man will travel come all the way from Nigeria. Say, "Na pastor in they do for here." I go they look up. What's going on? Some they take pastor full-time work here. They find church where we give the full-time work. Unfortunately, some church not the pastor full-time work here. You go the work.
Go find job to pay for other things, man. Hmm.
So it's a big problem. Oh. It's a big problem. That's why these politicians know our father, our mothers, they use that thing to hook them, They
Hmm.
sell them over to us. We are down there now, So it takes you just have to find a way to you just like what you are doing, that would say, man, you are just I don't know how to put it, you are just a light. Like on the person will be they do what they do now, they can't, you are just a light, man. No other broadcaster, no other nobody. Show me that person on Facebook where they talk like that, they talk. Nobody. So it's a lost thing. Only imagine if some people they talk like as they talk. We have like 10,000 of you talking like maybe we could go get
Yeah.
there
But
maybe in 50 years. But bro, as you talk, you are doing your best. But from what I have observed, is a lost generation, bro. No jokes.
It takes revolution of the mind. It takes a leader to come uproot this thing, just uproot them, not a radical leader, not waiting all this one because they speak English, because English in itself is not our language. That shows you don't know yourself. You won't go to tell a Chinese man what to say. A Chinese man will not listen to you. You go see aboriginality in him, engrinded. African man, we know we are from Africa, blah, blah, but once we're outside that border, we don't know ourselves again. Even back home here, we don't know ourselves. So it's just something that you are doing a great job, bro. You're doing a great job, and I just want to say thank you
about that experience, because
thank you.
There are so many of us that are walking about with so many trauma caused by Nigeria that if we are to open up alone, to even start the healing of what a lot of us have been told to hold to ourselves. Be a man, just be a man. Forget about that. Be a man. Be strong. Us are living with those trauma everywhere, and Nigeria is creating more and more generation of those who are going to be living with the similar trauma. Something needs to break the circle, Baba. That's why we just can't stop. Circle.
So, bro, there's a guy on Facebook. They call him Matthias. This guy is always countering this bullshit called Christianity and religion or whatever they call it. And if you go under that page, you will see what young Nigerians are saying. Nigeria, you gonna say wahala day. These politicians, no. That's why if time reach, they will go meet Reverend Father. May he come talk to us. When time reach, they will go meet Reverend. They will call the big shots. Or those will just drop 2 lines. You go be like, say, just like
everybody go just comport
like zombie streets. Look at it. We are supposed to immediately. Everybody know how that was the election was. The election was we supposed to protest. A normal, even the weakest people will at least do something.
Now at least
shows. And yeah, I know say we don't. And then I know say more. It's not don't finish. But I keep trying. I mean, every day they counter they keep staying. Just like as you're doing on my only 2 way. I keep talking, man. If I just see, man, thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being there with us, Baba.
Thank you very much.
You have a good one, okay?
You too, bro. Thank you very much.
You. Princess, I'm going to let you kind of take a bit of a breath, okay? Then I'm going to go to Safio there, and then I'll come back to you. Because a lot of people were so surprised that you just like a drop like that. Like, what happened?
It should be the network.
I know, it must be.
It should be the network, Marigun. So this religion thing, see.
Princess, sorry. I want to take a quick excuse from Safio, so that maybe you can just use 2 minutes to round up and I can come back to him. So that I won't have to keep longer. Yeah. Please. Sorry, sir. Is that okay?
So like I was saying, Marigun,
yes, ma'am.
There are so many things happening sporadically. Yeah. There is the the Israel whatever Niger pastors, Niger Lebomu Pomo, Gari and all that shenanigans. Marigun, he said the last person said where they born Jesus. Where they born Jesus self no settle. Who tell you say they born Jesus there? See, wisdom is profitable to direct. The country that was created in 1947, these people in Israel, they were going to settle them in Kenya now. Now lion and those style. My good, those Kenya people that are tall, that jump up like they are about to reach the sky. They didn't like the influx of the Europeans around that time. They were planning to settle. Now Kenya, these people, these mofos for the Dabaru now. But because God loved us so much, it took them to where they took them to. They dredged, they had to dredge River Jordan, call themselves Israel, try to mold where they bury Jesus, made the Bible there.
Right.
They are Britons.
Right. Okay.
They are all Europeans. So whatever it is, I'm telling you, if anything is going to change or is going to shape the coming year, we would have seen it this year. Nigerian people are very docile people. Nothing is going to happen. The thing is going to continue like this. Nobody is going to get up. What money cannot do, more money we do. The idiot that they punched in Aba State, Abia State, did he not travel with them to Dubai? How was he cajoled to do that?
No, he said it was
the moment we start seeing.
He said that Dubai.
The moment we start seeing this. The moment we start seeing that, we see these people, these activists, they come out as activists, you know, talking about the people, protecting the people, trying to fight for the people. Immediately, we don't know how to step back. Immediately, these activists turn to politicians, start stepping back. They are not there for you.
No.
Nobody sent you. You get poverty. Poverty will kill you. It is what it is. There won't be protests next year. If there will be protests, it will happen like NSAS. And they won't allow that. They won't. They will not allow it. And I'm telling the people now, it is going to get worse. Nigeria is an organization that has been designed to self-destroy. It will continue to nosedive. Thank you for having me, Mayegun. Thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks so much for even getting back to us. Safio, I am coming to you, sir. Sorry for the long extra waits there. So there we go. Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas, Mayegun.
Sir.
And to everybody in the house. I'll use this opportunity to say, our princess, Ekujometao, I'm opportune to see your face again today. And I'm wishing everybody a prosperous new year by His grace. Mayegun, Nigeria being what it is, if anybody is expecting any change for good in that country, we are all deceiving ourselves. We are deceiving ourselves. You know my own opinion, you know me, you know where I stand. I keep saying it and I will continue to say it, that Nigeria, we are not one. And we can never be one. And if the earlier we realize that we are not one, the better for every one of us. If by tomorrow the Biafra nation is declared, apart from being an American, my second country will be Biafra. If by tomorrow the Yoruba nation is declared and the flag rise, my second country will be the Yoruba nation. If we are expecting any good, any better things, any change, is it from these people? Is it from the so-called Kolus and the APC? Nothing will change. As per protest, who is going to protest? Who's going to anchor it? Is it somebody from the southern part of the country? Or from the north? Or from the southeast? By the time somebody from the southern part of the country, let's say from western part of the country, the western region,
yes,
northerners, don't let me even say the northerners. The northerners, the Hausas has been conquered already. When you want to talk now, you talk Fulanese. Let us not deceive ourselves. Fulanese. Because the Hausas, they don't have say anymore. The few of them are just trying to hide their faces. They don't want to die just like that. You remember what that lady, the lady from Southern Kaduna a while ago, remember what she said? So for me, the best thing for the Igbos and the Yorubas and the so-called Middle Belters is to get ready for the worst. Because Yoruba says me oniwaku kolejo yele baba.
That's right.
And you see the Yorubas, I so much pity the Yorubas because we were so relaxed, we were so accommodating. Oh, Yorubas are this, we can accommodate this and accommodate that. Mayekun, did you realize what is going on now? When our Obas is making the body bag man, the Kunta Kunte, Kaduna,
Rufai of Kaduna.
Rufai, making him the greater, what's it called? Bobani
Bobani of Ijebu land, Ijebu kingdom.
Bobani of Ijebu kingdom.
Yeah?
Mayegun.
Genocidist.
Before you know it, by
because yesterday, another Oba in Yoruba land in Oyo, Olufo, abandoned, he left his own royal stool and he stood by it. Adeboye sat on it.
I watched it live, Mayegun. I was like, oh, we are getting there.
See?
Can Baba Adeboye travel down to Sokoto and sit on Sokoto, whatever they call him?
Sultan
of Sokoto. Can Baba Adeboye travel to Sokoto and sit on his chair, on his stool?
Yeah.
It never happened. Never, never. By 2024, you will see that Tunde was ever the Tunde that approved the change of the color of the naira.
Tunde Sabiu that they are mentioning his name, so he will be arrested. What will happen, sir?
Who is going to arrest him?
Tunde
Sabiu is going to become the how do I put it? The Olori Omore of Oyo land.
So he's going to get his own chieftaincy too.
Wow. They are coming in. Mayegun, do you know how many Yorubas are married to Fulani today? Do you know how many Fulanis are bearing Yoruba name today?
I have no idea, sir.
There are many of them. So if we are saying, oh, this year, 2023, that is ending in a couple of days, a lot of things. Is it the Ababaku of Lagos State that you expected to change? Is it Mr. Pointer that you're expecting any good thing from? Hey, no. Mayegun, it's been 10 years that I've not been to that country. It's been 10 solid years. Do I have the plan of going? Mayegun, I told you now, I have a company of my own before I left that country. That country, Nigeria, is a joy killer. And in as much as we are still having that name on the map, Nigeria, nothing good will come out of it. Okay, we are talking about, they start talking about what's it called? Emefiele.
Yeah.
The investigator of Mr. Akolu. Emefiele was the CBN governor, right? But does it acted alone?
Obviously not.
Don't we have a president when Emefiele was a governor? Buhari came and said, oh, I prove it, this and that. So why are we not looking at the outside the circle? Nothing. And I say nothing good will come out of that country. Come 2024. We should all get ready for the worst. Like our queen said a while ago, you know, I told you that Naira is going to be 1,000 to $1. People are like, how will that happen?
Not possible.
How will it be possible? When the Manu Queen told us then, when it comes, Naira is going to be $1 to $1. And people were shouting, oh,
Cyber, the Cyberians.
the barbarians. They were shouting. Now, a Milocon has come. They said that once Tinubu get there, everything is going to be all right.
They go for me and my family. Don't they cry now?
Now, $1 is 1,350, maybe.
Wow. It's over 1,500 now to a pound.
To a pound.
So 540 something naira to a pound now. It's going to 2,000.
I mean, I was not a kid when in those days my dad would give me chilekan as a wonje. Chilekan, and I'll eat and be satisfied. Can you give 1,000 naira to a 10-year-old child in Nigeria now? What is he going to buy with it? Let us get ready for the worst for 2024. Nothing good out of that.
Thank you very much, sir, Theo. It's such a pleasure to always hear from you, sir. Thank you, sir.
One more thing.
Okay, sir.
You an invite for next year to the glory of the my daughter Lodun Tombo.
Okay.
Maybe that would be. I mean, Ogota, sorry, Ogota Odun. Sorry, Ogota Odun.
So, Gavas, I reduce
Maybe that would be an opportunity. I remember the last time you wanted to go to America and something happens,
Yes.
I'm going to send you an invitation letter.
I will be so much, happy. Anyway, we'll talk about that, right? We are the union now. We are the unionists. So now I just got an open invitation to the US again, and I will kind of work on it too. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We'll talk. Merry Christmas, sir. So thank you so much, everyone. And if you are still here with us, indeed, you can always still join us. I still have some parliamentarians who are still with me tonight, and that means we still have a varieties. I even have a Dr. Agbede. Akinyemi Agbede is around. He's kind of been around all this while. I thought you were driving. I didn't know you actually parked. I would have had you all this while. So yeah, I am going to go to Saulu. Saulu Midi.
Yes.
So you might need to probably drag this stuff and then give us the nice one. And so
okay, no now. First time on your platform. So, I know me and you, we've had incidents, but I always value you, I always value your work.
You know what happened is it kind of make it interesting, right? When we have somebody like yourself on, and you just give it the flavor we always wanted it to be. When somebody says, listen, guys, I have a different idea here now, and I want to share it. It's sort of, nourishes the whole conversation, right?
Yeah, so that's right.
Anyway, yeah, go on, sir.
I can song Yoruba, ma down majari baba. Shori baba yen olori buku ni baba yen. Baba kito. It's not Yoruba, baba yen ko ga gbogbo wa ni. So, okay, now to thank you for the opportunity, you've been doing a great job. I've always loved your work right from the beginning of watching your show to start. And I mean, your platform is a great platform. It's giving people like us and many other ones to talk. Particularly why I came was because of the Southern Kaduna lady who came on to talk about her story.
Sila.
Yes, that's right. Sila, I was particularly very emotional when she was talking about. We want people like that to come in on there and, not just other people from that part of the country, Middle Belt, Southern Kaduna, to come on your platform, which is very popular and has a wide reach, and other platforms like Dr. Damages, Nigeria Watch, they have a wide reach to come and tell their story. Because when we speak about, I'm a Yoruba person, and when we speak about the happenings in that country, the killings that go on in that part of the country, the Middle Belt, they say we are alarmists. We are portraying Nigeria in a bad light. That's what they say. But when people who go through the experiences or whose family go through the experiences come out to talk, I think it will help a lot. Because I mean, I don't, because right now the country is a shithole in all ramification, the way Trump defined it, and they've proved it with the last Supreme Court judgment that happened in the case of the presidential election tribunal, and also the Imo and many other judgments they've given, the Imo governorship Supreme Court judgments. They've proven to be not the temple of justice that the common man should go to and seek remediation. So they've heightened that shithole definition of that country. So I don't think there's any hope. And like what Kenny said, I'm an educated Yoruba man, well educated. I'm here outside Nigeria. I'm a professional, licensed professional, and I want a Yoruba nation. Just like he's saying, I want a Yoruba, and I will do anything within my power to support any true agitation.
God bless you.
I would do anything, including the Bass boats. I'll put it that way. The Bass boat. Anybody willing
Your
to
people
do
are already, your people, they have already cited you on the screen, and they were like, I love him, I like him, but he's always attacking Babakitoye and the rest of that. So
Babakitoye has not shown any sincerity. He supported the current man there, president now. He deceived us, collected money. He hasn't showed any sincerity. He hasn't. We don't know where he's going. We saw him as the leadership, but we don't know where he's going. We don't know where he's at right now. And many Yorubas are dying every day. We want Yoruba nation not because it's being I don't know. We hate the people, other ethnic groups living in Nigeria. We say.
You know what I mean? Like it's not that we want Yoruba nation simply because you know what I mean. Like we don't want to have our own whatever it is as part of the current Nigeria, but we want a process.
That's why we want a prosperous country that will give us opportunities.
That's right.
A country that will help us to. That will allow us to aspire the way we have lived. We've come abroad. And aspired from nobody, not knowing anybody, not being, just rising from ground zero to somebody. We want a nation like that. And we are saying that Nigeria is too complex to give us that. And that the very good example of what that nation would be was when Paolo was premier of the Western region. Paolo is an Ijebu man, I'm an Egba man. And when somebody like Obasanjo, who is an Egba man, tries to rubbish the legacy that man did for Yoruba, is a disgrace to not only Egba, to the whole of Yoruba race. It's a disgrace.
Actually, the whole Yoruba that rose up to say, no, you can't rubbish Awolowo. No, you can't.
I mean, that is why we are saying we want. Awolowo was even a one Nigeria person because he wanted to be president of Nigeria, and he thought it would bring that vision that he achieved in Southwest Nigeria to the whole country, but they are never allowed him. But we are saying that we want a country. That is why people like me support the Igbo nation agitation or any middle belt agitation, because we believe that we can have a country where we avoid all these complexities that is going on in Nigeria and have a prosperous nation of our own. So that's all we want. We don't hate any. We don't subscribe to the kind of politics that Tinubu plays or the Lagos State governor or APC play to win their governorship election. That is not the kind of Yoruba nation we want. We want a country where Yorubas will prosper, will be able to aspire, and if anybody wants to come in, they can do the same and do their business and be whatever they want to be. Just like we have it in the West here. That is the kind of vision we want, the nation we want. And the Igbos have a right to aspire to it. They don't feel comfortable being part of that country called Nigeria. So I don't know, but I always like to say that when I see somebody pushing a contrary view, sometimes I like to respond, like I do in all platforms. Some take it personal. Like I respect Princess Balogun, the work she's been doing with you, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but some of the ideas she kind of subscribed to that the diasporas, when you begin to, diasporans work a lot to send money back home to support. What do you want us to do? So when they came back, look at what they did to him. The idea is that they will start persecuting us, yes, and we will be forced to come back home. It's not going to happen if you are waiting for that to happen. That's not going to happen. So I don't know where you got that theory from. You people in Nigeria have to rise up and fix the problem in your country. Those of us outside can support you with resources, with whatever you need, but you guys have to stand up because you are the one facing it. Because when people like us come back home, they
must want something different, and then they can fight for it. But the way the report is like, yeah, everybody's waiting for everybody.
That's right. I mean, and again, the people are fearful too because they told them to get their PVCs. They told them these people I will give it to them. Like I said, the obedience I will give it to them. The people I will give it to the country. The people have done what they should do.
Don't get bad.
And the Nigerian institutions have failed them. INEC failed them. Police failed them. What else do they want them to do? To 2027 to dust the PVC when we know they're going to write the results again? When we know where it is going? And I don't know. So if this thing continues and this guy continues to crash the economy and people live in abject poverty, is it the same? Is he going to now force himself again on people? That's the question that I now. Okay, they don't want to. They don't want to hold a referendum. They don't want to do a new constitution. They don't want to. You can't allow people to elect their leaders free and fair. Watch this. Because I will anything that will get. That will allow people, that will turn this country around. Anything that I will support any move. Any bad boast, I will support it.
God bless you. Saul, thank you so much for that. So
thank
now,
you,
yeah, we're gonna go to our other ones. I mean, that's brilliant, by the way. And then I hope I see more of you.
Thank you.
Have a good one, okay?
Thank you. Thank you, bye-bye.
Yes, sir. So that is Olu there, Olumide. So I've got two other, three rather. I have Elder, Dr. Agbede rather, but I believe that Sir Chris, Marian, you've been very patient, sir, all along. So I said you are going to be the one to take the baton to then give to the other parliamentarian that joins us later tonight, sir. So are you with us? Sir Chris, you might need to unmute. Let me see if I can do that for you, sir.
How are you today?
I am very well. You probably need to bring the camera to your face. Oh, better. So, after your
Merry Christmas to you and to the audience and to all Nigerians.
God bless you. Merry Christmas, sir. Please go on, sir.